So I made a fudge nougat recipe yesterday that we recorded. I did some research on it after I made them, and it's from a Pillsbury Bake Off from 1963. Pillsbury was having a promotion that they wanted recipes submitted to them that had flour in them. And so I made these cookies. I've tasted them. They're definitely a very old-fashioned recipe, and my family is has mixed reviews about them, and I would love to have you watch the video and then try these cookies, this fudge nougat, and let me know what you think of them. I would love to know if they're good or not so good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we've got evaporated milk. I'm going to put that in the pan. We've got sugar. So this is what it says: 2 cups of sugar, 1/2 cup of oleo, which is margarine, but I'm using butter. So I am changing the oleo to butter. And then we have, here's the butter, and that's what we're going to start working with here. So we're going to turn this on. No temperatures included in this recipe, so we're going to start off on a medium-high, and I'm going to get a spoon, and we're going to melt this all down, and after it's mixed and melted, we're going to boil it for 10 minutes. While that's moving along, I'll keep an eye on it. We're going to butter a pan. I don't like getting my hands dirty, so I just get a baggie, grab a hunk of butter, and start buttering this pan. And it definitely says butter the pan, so I would use butter for this. And this is a 9 by 9 inch pan. Whoops. It's melting nicely. This goes together really quickly. Oh, I'm kind of excited about this. This must be kind of like a candied. Oh, I don't remember eating these. Okay, so it's starting to boil. And I kind of think this is like a candy thing, so I don't think I need to stir this too much. Just get that heat dispersed a little bit. Well, this is kind of fun. Now it's boiling, so we're going to put the timer on for 10 minutes. And if I think what's happening is going to happen, these bubbles are all going to get smaller, and the big rolling pieces are going to get smaller. And it smells really, really good. So we're at the 2 minutes and 30 seconds left mark. It's interesting watching it change. The color is changing a little bit. It's getting a deeper color. The bubbles are changing. They're less and less. The little bubbles are less and less. So the next step on this, I've got chocolate bits here. It doesn't say what kind of chocolate bits to use. It says chocolate bits, so I used a few semi-sweet and more bittersweet because I don't want it to be too sweet. There's 2 cups of sugar in there, and I just want to make sure that it's at a, it's not too sweet. So we're going to just stir this constantly. I'm turning the heat off because this has got a real big opportunity to burn. Okay. Oh, wow, this smells good. All right, so I just want to make sure this is all mixed together really well. Okay, I don't want that to cook too much more. I'm going to stir that in until it's smooth. And that chocolate, I know it looks like it's melted, but I can see it's getting smoother as I turn this around. Okay, I'm liking the looks of that. Everything is chocolate and shiny. Melted and shiny. I'm happy with that now. Hot. It's very hot. Be very careful. Oh my gosh, that looks yummy. Okay, and then we're going to just spread that around. I'm going to take this handy dandy roller that I have, kind of make them all flat on the top so that they all come out in a uniform. Whoops, I'm throwing chocolate around. I still want that down off the sides so that it's flat. This roller is just a handy dandy little gadget that you don't have to have, but for things like this, I've never had it, and so they have little bumps, and which is fine, but it is kind of fun to use. Make sure they're all about the same size, and that is going to cool, not cook, and we'll be back and give this a taste. Okay, so these have cooled off. I put them in a cold place, so they're a little harder than they would be, but we're going to take these out. Oh, they feel great on the bottom. Oh, yum. Okay, I'm gonna cut this first row a little small, just to give a taste. See how these cut here. Okay, so they may be too hard to test right now, but these look delicious. It looks a little bit like a harder fudge, but let's give this a shot. Oh, yum. Oh, that is yummy. Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not like fudge. It's harder. They're just delicious. This is definitely an old-fashioned candy. It's got a little bit of a texture in there, and it's almost like a candy bar that has, I don't know how to explain it. The graham crackers have given it a texture that's not like smooth chocolate, but it's like, you can feel the graham cracker crunching in your teeth. What a great this little piece of, it's not quite candy and it's not quite a bar. It is divine. But this is very, very yummy, and it's very easy to make. I would highly recommend this bar. Thank you.